welcome back in. Today we will be talking about dedication, a skill set that I really found that this world is lacking. So, let's just jump straight into it. So first off, I just gotta say that dedication is one of the most valuable traits a person can possess. Most successful people are only successful because they're really dedicated to what they're doing. They really have a passion for whatever they may be working on or whatever it may be. And I feel like, especially in today's world where we have constant reasons to not be dedicated to one thing, that dedication has really become a scarcity. So, recently I've been trying to learn how to do a multitude of things from editing videos, uh, animation, art forms in many senses, improve my writing, a whole lot of things, but I've very much so noticed that I just can't really focus on them. It's just so hard with a world with so many distractions to be able to really focus on trying to improve at one thing when you almost have to have focus on a million other things just to be able to sort of get by in our world. 'Cause sure, I would love to spend my entire life dedicated to arts and all that kind of stuff, but like, money will always still be a worry then, you know? There is no way to just focus on the things we're good at in this world, unless we can monetize them. And even if we can monetize them, you might not always be successful enough to monetize that interest. And I feel like it's kinda unfair the way that's done, because so many people have such unique skill sets that they'll never be able to truly explore because they're too busy trying to keep themselves afloat in today's economy and society. I know, luckily I haven't had to personally deal with that yet, but I know that I'm a, I'm going to, in a couple of years here, I'm going to have to worry about it, you know? And that's going to, hit me a little bit. But I feel like eventually I'm gonna have to figure out how to live with it. But like, why do we have to spend our lives dedicated to something we don't really want to be dedicated to? Like a job, school, whatever it may be. But even ignoring that whole argument for now, just staying dedicated to one thing for an extended period of time is so hard. Like, I've tried to stay dedicated to my YouTube channel, and my spotty uploads are a testament that I haven't really been doing the best job at consistency. I've always tried to write like a page a day, but then I always end up getting distracted doing something else. I've always really wanted to learn how to do art, but every time I fail, it's so overwhelmingly demotivating that I don't really want to pick it back up and try it again. And maybe it's just me with this struggle, but I highly doubt, especially in today's day and age where there's proof that our attention spans are abysmal, there's proof that we aren't as emotionally capable anymore, there's proof that we just don't think the same as we used to because we're so worried about trying to live a life where we don't have to worry about where we're gonna get our next meal from, while also living a life where we enjoy ourselves. And again, in today's world, that's getting increasingly hard to do, especially with the way, at least in the United States, the whole sort of culture is looking that, like, that's going to become even less of the case. But yeah. So, I will always try here to keep you dedicated. You should always try to do the thing you wanted to do. You should write the page you want to write a day. Just take these videos as a reminder that, like, everybody gets demotivated. Everybody gets a little burnt out sometimes, but you sort of got to take a step back. And after a week or so, if you still really want to do that, that's a good sign that that is something you can do for not the rest of your life, but you can succeed. If you keep coming back to something, I feel like you'll always have a high chance to succeed at it. And that might just be my opinion. Again, I'm not sure in practice. I don't have too much experience on this earth. But if I do know anything, I know almost everybody who I've met or seen who is successful is only successful because they were really dedicated to what they were trying to do. So, I know this one was a bit of a shorter one, but that's just something I wanted to say to everybody. If you do like this type of content, I make it constantly. You can stick around this channel. Again, all of these things are to start a conversation. I can't stress that enough in any of my videos. So, if you want to leave a comment about some story of dedication or what you want to be dedicated to or whatever it may be in the comments, feel free to do so. But that has been me, and I'll see you guys in the comment section.